lovely, beautiful Aries. Welcome to you guys. Timeless love reading. For this love reading, we are going to take a look what you need to know when it comes to the topic love. You can be in a relationship, looking, searching, wondering. We are going to take a look at it. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you are already part of the fam, the growing tribe, hey, love. Thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, we are going to take a look for you guys what you need to know when it comes to the topic love. Let's begin. Your main card, you have the King of Wands. Together with Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. And then you also have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. And your next card, you have the conjunction, Alliance. And then you also have building blocks. Okay. I'm going to put it like so. I'm going to put it like so. So what I'm getting for you guys is my lovely, beautiful Aries. When it comes to the topic love, I don't know if you guys been through a stuckness or something, because I'm getting not looking at the cards, but I'm getting an energy of like it's not moving, very fixed energy. Giving me a sandstorm. Why is that? Like it's giving me terra. That's my language. That's ground. But then it's like sandstorm. Like it's stuck. It's stuffy. I don't know if you come from a stuffy relationship or like lots of dust. Okay, for some of you, it's been a long time, okay? It's been a long time being in a relationship, a kind of a situation. Like, it's kind of dusty there, okay? It's like you need to dust off. Kind of a situation is what I'm getting. Like, but looking at the King of Wands, that is going to change. It is going to change. I see you guys really going to have lots of freedom at this point, having lots of things to look forward to. And also, I don't know, but friends play a big role when it comes to love. Even if you are in a relationship is what I'm getting. If you kind of like felt stuck, that you be like, okay, you guys are in a relationship and it's more about being in the relationship. Like, for example, if you've been married for a long time and it's all about you and your partner, or if you have children, you, your partner and the children, and you kind of have the feeling like, okay, I'm stuck. I'm feeling like not suffocating, but like you cannot breathe. First of all, open the window in your house, let some fresh air in, some new air in, kind of a way. And then take a great shower or a bath. That's more better. Take a salt bath and then shave your legs or groom your beard, kind of a situation. And with the window opens, like really, so that it's fresh new air. And then put some fresh clean clothes on and go get yourself something to drink in a cafe or something. Doesn't have to be alcohol, just a delicious lemonade, fresh delicious lemonade, and just sit there and be you for once again. Just be you. Who are you? Hello, Aries. Who are you? You've been stuck in a stuffy energy the whole time. And I'm talking about everybody at this moment. Like, really, it's not about your partner, not about your family, not about your house. Right now, let's just be clean air free you. Who are you? Let's just enjoy that fresh air. And then, if possible, make a date with your friends. Make a date with your friends. Go out and do something of fun, of carefree with your friends. Instead of being stuck, because I'm telling you something, especially if you are already in a relationship, and especially if you have children in that relationship, like, honey, you guys might forget about yourself, and it's on an automatic pilot with two persons, so it's like, no, let's even if you are alone, sometimes we continue to have a consistency of stuff, and it's like, okay, why are we doing this for? So really, when it comes to love for you guys, starts with you, and then you will see that it will dribble down to your loved ones also. Let's take a look at some tarot. Let's see what more you need to receive. As some of you know, this is a topic that might take a while, so you may grab yourself something. I'm going to shuffle again. You may grab yourself something to eat, drink. Let's hang, let's chill while I do the shuffling. So, my lovely, beautiful Aries, let me first say you can be on top of this message, in front of this message, behind this message. Take what resonates and what not. Kaka to it. Leave it where it is. What do I mean to say with that? I mean to say that God's gonna dictate your life. Only you can, with your thought, beliefs, and action. So let this reading deepen your understanding of the present moment so it can pave a clearer path to your future. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we are moving from the past to the future like so. These cards belong together, and the cards that you have is the Nine of Swords together with the Page of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse together with the Hierophant in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse together with the Eight of Wands upright, Ten of Pentacles upright together with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Three of Wands upright. Okay, my love, look at that. Independent. But she's different, independent. And I'm not saying like break up or something if you have a commitment that you like and love. But independent is speaking. And independent, as I said, like, did you forget about yourself? Did you forget of your passion, your desires, the thing you wanted to do? Not to say that you cannot have this family, but you can have them both. You see how many gold is here? Looking at this situation right here, but if you only look at the mundane, same thing kind of a lifestyle and forget about you, you kind of like feel stuck, like the sandstorm that I was getting. I don't know what is happening right here. For some of you, maybe you are going through a breakup and you are now coming to figure out, oh my God, you have lost yourself in that relationship, or you were constantly only putting your attention on that relationship, and now getting out of the relationship, you don't know what to do, who you are, kind of a way, because this here is giving me a little bit of trouble, little bit of worriness. As I said, this energy right here is giving me like a stuck stuffy place, like what's happening. It's not moving, it's not going, there ain't no offer being made, so it's only weariness. Where if you look at this piece right here, looking at the Page of Wands, it's a very adventurous person, and the King of Wands especially. So here, this one is looking in the past, and this one, mature and grown, is looking at the future. In the future, there is somebody waiting for you. There is somebody looking at you at this place right here. There is somebody is in expectation of you. It might also be just you being like, okay, is something coming, yes or no? But for something to come, you need to do something right. So if you don't do nothing about it, then nothing will come. Your wish will not come true. But if you continue connect with a person, is what I'm getting. It might be a person from a long distance, and if you connect with them, then the ball starts rolling, and you guys can kind of like, expect something from them back. Then you can have your wish. But if you yourself don't do nothing with it, or if you yourself doesn't make effort, then nothing will happen. So let's go for the topic now. Let's go deep where we are going in on each card one by one to see what more we need to know, because I'm very curious about this piece and this. So let's see. I'm really seeing that you guys need to kind of like own up to your independentness in a relationship or single. Like, be who you always wish and wanted to be in your dream vision. Sometimes we see ourselves different than where we are at in life. Like, you are that person already. Your future self is giving you a hint of what you can be in the future, what you are in the future. But it starts today to become it. So let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. Underneath the deck, the Three of Swords. Honey, my whole card flipped out my hand, yeah. My whole deck. But these two were the only one that was upright. So I was like, okay, I will take these two. And the other ones was not. So for the Nine of Swords, oh gosh. Seven of Swords, my Chirinka Knife and Thief card together with the Two of Swords. You see this darkness in the cards, and also you have the Three of Swords underneath the deck. There is lots of worry. For some of you, the question is, should I choose for myself, or should I continue letting things go the way it's going? That's the Two of Swords. You have two choices. Not only that, there is also my Chirinka Knife and Thief card. Because or you can let another person do and act however they want, and you, like, you know what I'm like. Listen, it's very strange what I'm getting, but continue going with me. If you have a partner, that partner is living his life or her life, like, doesn't think of you. You might be like, okay, I wanted to do this together, or I have to clean the house, I have to look for the kids, and your partner be like, okay, that person might help you here and there in the house, but it seems like they are living life, y'all. And here you are stuck with the issues and the problem. Now, whose problem is that? Because they are choosing for themselves. They are choosing to yet still live life. You cannot put the blame on somebody if you are accepting something. If you accept it, you cannot blame another person for taking the advantage. And it's so hard to believe and hear. But honey, I too had to learn it the hard way. Everybody comes in a moment in their life that's like, okay, it seems like I am doing the most. But what are you doing? So that is why maybe I had the energy from the get-go that you guys also needs to start looking like, I too choose for myself. Like, for example, your partner comes in and goes out, okay, I'm going now with it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You might give him a heads up or her a heads up, like, okay, listen, next Saturday I will go and have some fun with my friends. And even if they say, yeah, but you never do it, and they have something scheduled, you be like, okay, fine. Then you look for a babysitter. This is once in a while that I finally go do something for me. So I hope you can now figure this out and look for a babysitter or something while I do me. And now here's the thing. Can you also be free without worry about, okay, but did they eat arranged babysitter? Who is the babysitter? Oh my God. At least go away for 1 hour. Go drink a lemonade in a cafe or something. Like, you are close to home. If you want to go home, you can then go home. But it's the fact that you be like, oh, I too can choose for myself. Because here's the thing. It seems like you guys are taking too much because you want things the certain ways. And if that person be like, oh, if you are doing it, great, then I will do me. So here's the thing, my love. You are going to get a little bit stricter. You have the choice. Because we cannot continue blaming another person if we continue to clean their ass. Like, I mean, think about it. Just think about it. So let's take a look. Let's see. I will go now. It's funny, but normally I will go like this and then this. And lately I'll go like so. But now I'm going to go like this once again. So I'm going to go for the Knight of Swords. Let's see. Underneath the deck, the Queen of Wands. So for the Knight of Swords, you have the Sun in reverse, together with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Honey, seems like you are going to drop the ball. Let me mention, Leo has joined the building, Taurinians is also in the building, and Aquarius is also in the building when it comes to the signs. There is something that you are kind of like done with. It's a period of doing you, like the Queen of Wands, It's a period of doing you. I think you guys are fed up at this moment. Not fed up with your partner, but fed up, or maybe you are fed up with your partner. But it's giving me the fed up of the responsibilities, the commitment, the heaviness, the burdens, And the thing is, you are releasing it, but it takes time. Do you know why it takes time? Because you also have to adapt to that situation. As I said, like, if you are the one that is arranging everything, can you let go and really let your partner do it his or her way? While you, like, for example, you guys might have a very clean house and you are doing the cleaning, and your partner does it on her or his own way. You might look at them sideways and be like, you know what, give me that. I will do it myself because you cannot do it well. What does that teach that person? If I do unwell, you will do it for me. Or it's never good enough if I do it. So just do it yourself. It's also, you have to adapt with the fact that other people do it different than that you do, kind of a way. And for some of you, you are fed up of doing stuff. Maybe that person has been brought up to do things like that. That's also the case. Let's go for the Page of Cups. Underneath the deck, the Chariot. Let's see. Come on. So for the Page of Cups, you have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Some of you are really going through a breakup. Some of you are really ready to move on. Aries has joined the building. Some of you is done. You are not looking in the future, looking for the future anymore. So here's the thing. Here's the choice. When it comes to decide, the choice is, or you will let that person do what he, she, they, it wants to do, being in the relationship and yet still doing their own without thinking of you, without really having a beautiful relationships, or you be like, no, you know what, this isn't working. This isn't working. And I do think lots of you, if you are here in the reading, then it's like, you are in a dubio of breaking up with that person, yes or no. And I do think it's more a no than a yes. But that's something you need to really think about. And it's worrying you. It is worrying you, looking at the two of the Nine of Swords. It is. It's like the Nine of Swords is giving me like you have a choice, or you are going to worry the whole time about that person, how he should it lives his life or her life, or you are going to worry about being single and living your life, choosing you, doing you kind of a way. Because it's like, or you have to change, they have to change, together you guys have to change and work on this foundation, because that stuffiness, that sandstorm, that stuff and stuff needs to get out. It cannot continue going like this, and that is something that you know. But as I said, you have to also give the other person a chance. But if you have given them a chance, then it's time for you to see, like, some people cannot change. Some people cannot think about another person, and then you also have to start doing you. If it is with that person or without that person, you have to start also doing you, because you also kind of like has a part in this. What you take, I mean, everybody is happy. Like, let me tell you something. If I get a partner and my partner wash the dishes for me every day, honey, I will not complain. I will not. I will never ever complain. And if that person continues doing it, there comes a moment in your life that you even start to think it's normal. It's normal that the dishes are clean. And maybe in a time in their life, they'll be like, I'm actually sick of doing the dishes. I hope one day that you can also suddenly stand and wake up and do the dishes. Like, have you ever thought of your problem in reverse? Like, what if that person, like, really, what I mean to say with in reverse is change things up. Like, won't you accept what you are doing if another person did that to you? I mean, duh, if my house is clean every day, like, you will forget. So what I'm trying to say is, like, you really need to bring it to them and be like, okay, listen, or and communicate about the situation, and start to also look like, okay, that means I have to change. I don't know. I'm not a marriage counselor. Let's go for the Hierophant. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is there is something of, you need to see that if the roles are in reverse, you would also love it. 10 of Swords underneath the deck. Honey, you have lots of tens. That means lots of endings, okay? So for the Hierophant in reverse, you have the Four of Wands together with the Knight of Wands. The Four of Wands is a foundation, is a happiness, celebration, contentment, buying a house and stuff. It seems like for some of you that buying a house was maybe something promised, something that you guys want to start new with, but you need to take action. But do you want to take that action with this situation right here? Because I really see some of you maybe are going to live alone, is what I'm getting. Having a new start, maybe buying a house when it comes to when it comes to you, that you might buy a house, or you and your partner might buy a house. There is something of a foundation ending and moving away from the old to go to the new. maybe you guys were kind of like in a moving period where you were constantly busy, or there was a lot on you at this moment, but it's ending. And I really see you guys are going to move. It's like looking at the Page of Wands. Also, this one, it's like you are looking back, like, okay, thank you. Thank you that we were there. Now, next, thank you, next. So, I do see we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. And underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Let's take a look. Let's see what do we need to know about the Page of Wands. Underneath the deck, the Two of Wands. Do you guys hear me say lots of wands? Because I continue hearing wands, wands, wands. So all of that is fire energy. Because we have 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. So you have for the Page of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Cups together with the 7 of Cups. As I said, you are looking back on what was lost. What was lost and the choices you have made. You are looking forward to what next, but it's like you are, sometimes we have to have like, okay, look back. If you are single, this is definitely a message for you also. If you are in a partnership also, like really you have to look back on how things was, what you want to accept and what you don't want to accept when it comes to love, what choices you have made that was not in your benefit, to what choices you have made, or what type of person your last person was, and how you can change that now. I really see you guys doing that at this moment. It's like you guys are going through a car wash. Sounds really strange what I'm saying, but that is what I'm getting. Like you kind of like going fresh and new once again. But it's like, okay, once I've washed my car, I am setting new rules, because every time I have to clean up, I will see papers of food. So we are not going to eat in the car anymore, kind of a way. So you will set new rules according to the mess you have made, okay? According to the mess you have made and what you don't want anymore, because of the reason that you have to clean it up every time. I like that. It's a very strange metaphor, but I do hope you guys get it. So let's see for the I don't know why these cards are jumping like that, but you have the 9 of Cups, wish coming through. So for the 8 of Wands, look at this beautiful purple. You have the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the 3 of Cups. Here is where your friends come in. Here is where your friends come in. And they are coming in fast and quick. And not only your friends, new love is coming in. Your wish is going to come true, not once, but twice, because it's definitely not once, it's maybe once, but definitely your wish is going to come true because you have the Star, and not only that, you have also the 9 of Cups. So your wish is definitely going to come true. But it's like, when they say write down what you want to have in your future partner, kind of a way, that is what this is giving me. Like really write down what is it that you want, how does your partner looks like, and that is why you need to take a look back on where you was when it comes to love, or where you was when it comes to the person that you were, and also really remember when I said, like, if you accept certain things and if you don't communicate with your partner, then that is the thing that will remain like that. So really, maybe you should write down open communication, that you guys can have beautiful communication with each other in that kind of a way. So really look back and see what you don't want and move forward with what you do want, because I do think if you guys write down your wish list, it's going to come true. And if you are in partnership, communicate with your partner on what you guys want to change, I also want to say, like, if you guys are going with friends, looking at the alliances, it's gonna be beautiful and it's gonna be lovely. You have a lovely surrounding, lovely surrounding. You are going to feel good. It's like remembering who you used to be, kind of a way. So let's see for the Ten of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, the Queen of Cups. So let's see for the Ten of Pentacles. You have the King of Wands once again, together with the Three of Swords in reverse, together with the Nine of Wands upright. Honey, here is where you will be in a passionately mode. You know your boundaries. I love it that you now know your boundaries. And because of that, you will set healthy, firm foundation. You know now what you want. And for some of you, if you have a partner, your partner is going to understand it. If you can also own up to your boundaries and let a person do what he, she, they, it can do best. Meaning, like, you can communicate about them, how you want stuff to go, but they themselves might have, like, let me give you an example. Like, my godmother, when I was with her, and she asked me to cut an apple for her. Now, this is very stupid, but it's really like that. Now, she asked me to cut an apple. Was it an apple? I don't even know anymore. But she asked me to cut. Oh, it was an orange. And I cut my orange like this, in four, and then you have four pieces, kind of a way. And she is kind of like, no, you have to peel the orange skin, and then you have the pieces. So she'd be like, no, you are doing it wrong. And I'll be like, hello, godmother, can you eat it yet still? Does it make sense that, like, is it what, honey, what? I was really like shook away. And keep in mind, I was 30 something when she said it. I was like, I've been taking care of myself the whole time by cutting the orange like this. I haven't died in those few years that I cut the orange like this. Can you tell me what's the difference? So it's like, because she has it like, it has to go in a certain way, and some people have that in their mind. I also have that kind of a mentality of, oh, it needs to, but you need to remain open that, hey, one way or the other, is the orange peeled? Yes or no? Because it is. So what do I mean to say with that? Is if you are in a partnership, it doesn't matter as long as the thing is done. Is it done? So you need to kind of like step away and sometimes close your eyes. Close your eyes. Because the moment you see it, it kind of like makes you want to take over. If you have that kind of a same mind as we women do. We women have that, y'all. Lots of women have that. I don't know why, but it's kind of like taking over, y'all. So yeah, let's take a look at, so know your boundaries and stay on your boundaries and don't cross their boundaries. So let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Underneath the deck, the Queen of Cups. When it comes to friends also, you will have lovely time is what I'm getting. And because of taking time for yourself, your household, the feeling good, the foundation, how you want to set it, is going to be great, y'all. Once you feel good, everything feels like good. Everybody feels good because you are not looking at them the whole time. So you have the King of Cups in reverse together with the Six of Cups upright. Here is where you need to understand the balance pretty well. The masculine and the feminine. Maybe you guys need to know the balance in the masculine and the feminine. You know, even if you are a male, everybody has feminine and masculine in them. And maybe as you guys need to learn, like when it's time to receive, you know, as a female, I know the mother Danes be like, okay, we are more in our masculine. But maybe, I mean, as a female, if you look at it with a household, if you have to be in your feminine, that means that you have to clean up for me, right? As a feminine. I don't know, but one way or the other, the balance is very important, that you guys keep in mind of the balance, that everything, the masculine and the feminine, needs to be in balance, and knowing when to give and to receive. The whole time you guys are having that as a message. Some of you might even look back at an ex that wasn't in balance in their masculine and feminine. And that is maybe something that you be like, no, I do not want that past to come back. You have the moon underneath the deck for the star. So what is it with the kings and the queens? Yeah, not that it's wrong, but hey, for the star you have the King of Swords together with the Queen of Pentacles. These are the person that you might be waiting on. And it might be this is something you don't know. This is the people that I was talking about, that if you take action, if you don't go back to the past, okay, because hey, we have the past looking here. If you don't go back to the past and you continue being the fabulous you can attract people that are on that high vibration, because at this moment you have only the kings and the queens. You know, here the emperor being in reverse, this foundation wasn't in balance. The King of Cups being reversed together with the Six of Cups is somebody that isn't in balance from the past. But now going forward, you can have people that are in balance, but that can only happen if you continue being the fabulous you know, continue seeing that, okay, you matter. These are beautiful people. Let's take a look at the Three of Wands. Underneath the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, look at this. Oh, for the Three of Wands, I mean, you have the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. I'm telling you guys, your reading, the reason why you are on the reading is actually to teach you the old way of doing stuff. Do you want that yet still? Because mentally here, your wish can come true, but it's up to you, as I told you in the beginning. Are you willing to change so you can be handled like the king or the queen that you are, and go along with people that are the king and queens, having this beautiful foundation? But if you are yet still in the state of lack, being yet still in this position, maybe want to go back in that position, you will not reach people like this. As I said, if you continue cleaning up after somebody else's ass, that person, if you don't tell them, they will continue doing it, because hello, you would do it also. Like you might say, no, Noraima, I'm not like that. Honey, just think of something that you don't like. Like for me, I don't like doing dishes. I do not. I always say, if I get married, that person better comes with a dishwasher, yeah. You know? So really, because I don't like it. And I do it. And once I do it, I like it. But to do it, I'm like, rather not, you know. So if somebody do it for me, I will be thankful. I will love it. And years go by and you kind of like think it's okay because that person has done it all along. But maybe that after 3 years, my person be like, actually, I'm done doing the dishes. Can you also do it once? But because I have gotten used to it, I maybe don't even kind of like realize anymore that he is doing it. For example, because yet still I have to do it now. But it's an example. Imagine your car being cleaned every time your car is filthy. You only drive in it and be like, oh, my car is clean. And then a day come that somebody doesn't clean it for you anymore. Then you come to realize like, oh my God, my car is dirty. You know, it's a matter of realization, a matter of it's nice, I appreciate you. But we forget sometimes, you know. And so that is why I'm telling you to also look in it from that part of the situation instead of, and if you are the one taking advantage, you need to understand that imagine that person falls away. You need to claim your independence. You need to do it yourself. Maybe that is why I continue to having that dusty energy at this point, because I do think you guys' problem is with cleaning or something, not the problem, but something of you are not doing the same amount of work as I am doing, kind of a situation. So here's the thing. You now have opened up the window, wind coming through, you have drink your lemonade, you have gone with your friends, and do you yet still want to go back having that same situation, or do you want to change things up and live that luxurious lifestyle of beautifully imbalanced? You choose. That being said, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in another reading of mine. Let me know. Put some geese or ducks in the comment if you have reached the end with me. And communicate with me. Let me know. Were you in this situation? Are you in this situation? Maybe you had a baby mama, a mama's child, you know, that some men or women are like that, you know. So, yeah, what was the lesson? Are you also going to claim that energy? Let me know. And I will see you guys in another reading of mine. Bye-bye.